What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Motor Nubs. It's been almost, or at least a year since I last posted, and I just got notified by YouTube that if I don't post, I think within the next 30 days, I would lose my YouTube partnership. So in an effort to keep the partnership in case I ever do come back and create content on here, this is an update video. I'm not going to promise anything because the last few videos, it's like, yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And I just never have time to get around to it with 2 kids and, you know, ever increasing amount of things going on in life. But starting off from the top, let me flip this around and show you that we do still have the Integra. We do still have the Integra. She is still a garage baby and the head is off of it. And I ended up finding that it had a cracked ringland on one of the pistons. And it scored up one of the cylinder walls pretty good. So basically, this motor is toast. I don't remember which piston it was. Oh, check that bad boy right there. So those Wiseco's, no bueno. We had a couple good runs in her. I don't know, just cursed. Now, regardless, so I need to put another motor in this bad boy. That's one thing. I don't know if I ever introduced this car to the channel, but I bought it now a couple years ago, and it's been absolutely rock solid, knock on wood. It's a 2007 GT500. It's basically factory. It's lowered with an intake, exhaust, and that's pretty much it. Haven't done anything else to it. I really enjoy the car. I drive it once in a blue moon. I haven't been driving it lately just because, you know, life and everything that's been going on, but black interior, leather. Yeah, it's a nice car. I like it. I don't plan on doing any heavy modifications. I just want to use this car for like actually driving because this one doesn't do that. I've taken it like Tail of the Dragon and stuff. It's definitely not made for that, having the live axle in the rear, but still a really fun car to drive. Now moving over here, this is the golf cart that I featured on the channel a couple times. We did like the 12 volt marine battery conversion. A little update on that. These marine batteries are still holding up. It's a 36 volt golf cart and normally has 6 volts, and I converted it over to 3 12 volts. It definitely doesn't have the range of the 6 batteries, but it was a lot cheaper just to throw 3 marine batteries in there. And then this is what I've currently been working on. So this is my wife's 2012 Honda Accord. Got to have a K24, of course. Well, she loved this car. She still loves it. And then I was driving it one day and I absolutely smoked a deer. If I can find that picture, insert that now. Yeah, so I have no idea if I found that picture or not, but smoked a deer and it pushed in like the front, not the bumper support and not where the actual frame rails come out, but on the top side where like the headlight mount is and all that stuff. Anyway, we pulled that out as best as we could with some chains and ratchet straps and hammers and wrenches, but it's still not perfect. The car drives fine. Actually drove it without the bumper and hood on and stuff for a while, just messing around. But anyway, now I got hood, bumper, fender, all that kind of stuff back on there because my wife works down in Raleigh, which is a good 30 to 45 minute commute, and she's been driving the diesel truck every day and she needs to get back in the old 4-cylinder. So that's why I doctored her up to look halfway decent. I'm gonna go throw a cheap little paint job on it, I think it's like $2.99 special down at Econo in Raleigh, just factory silver, and then get her back to driving that because this thing with that little 4-cylinder burns no gas. But that's actually the only car that I've been working on hands-on with. But small little update with the other stuff that's been happening in the garage is this is actually my brother's side-by-side, which he's got me absolutely hooked. I don't have a side-by-side yet, but I do have my eyes out looking for one. And this one's, I don't even know all the stuff that's done to it, but it's a Polaris RZR 1000 Trail S. And then I know he just changed out the tires on it recently, but, yeah, really, really cool. A lot of fun. Enjoy it. But over here is actually a friend of ours brought this over. He picked this up on Facebook Marketplace for $1,000, and it's like an Arctic Cat 700cc side-by-side. I have no idea about anything to do with side-by-sides, but I was like, it's $1,000 and it runs. And he was like, yeah, but apparently it had a cracked axle or a broken axle. So they pulled the axle out, and they're going to put another axle in, get it all put back together. And then he said he's going to flip it and get a bigger one. So it looks like side-by-sides may be the move. Might be time to give me a side-by-side. I have no idea. Hold on, let me flip this around so I can talk to y'all. By the way, I also, when I was working on this car, I was wrenching down on a one of those plastic fasteners with a pair of pliers to pull it out. It popped out and smacked me in the eye. So my eye is killing me right now. But I have no idea the direction I want to go with this channel. I've wanted to do so many different things. Like I started the Grand Marquis like kind of build where I wanted to, like, you know, put big tires on it, all that kind of stuff. I lost interest in it. I still have that car, but I don't want to dump money into it. It just doesn't run good. Yeah, it didn't hold my attention. And then I still have both of the Thunderbirds. I have the LS Swap Thunderbird. It's actually out back underneath the carport. I want to do stuff with it, but it's kind of lost my attention as well. I think if I'm going to be spending money on anything anytime soon, I do want to get me another motor for this. But now being that it's 2025 and the price on B series stuff is kind of going like haywire, it almost makes sense now to go K series, because K series engines have just become so plentiful and so cheap. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I don't know if I want to, you know, K swap the Integra. Obviously I do want to do some content on the Mustang, but you know, it's not going to be a lot of modification content. It's probably going to be like when I go on like the drives and stuff. I've been on the Smoky Mountains tour through the Dragon now 2 times and had a blast both times. I never thought I would enjoy, like, you know, those tour drives, but it's actually awesome, like riding and following people that know the area, and just kind of, you know, making a trip out of it. So I'm probably going to end up recording that. I recorded last year's and I lost the footage, so I never ended up uploading it. So lovely, of course. But I don't know. Maybe we'll show off a little bit of, if I get a side-by-side, maybe we'll show that off. If we work on one of the cars, show that off. I just don't know. I don't know. But anyway, this is not for me to really give you guys any kind of path. This is mainly just so YouTube doesn't kill my channel and get rid of it. Because I have heard that whenever it takes away partnership, sometimes it takes away the channel. Because at first I was like, oh, no big deal. We'll just take away the partnership. It doesn't really earn any money anyway. I think it earned like 20 cents last month. But then I look and saw where people are like, oh, I lost partnership, and they deleted my channel. Definitely don't want that, because there's a lot of old videos on here that I love going back and seeing. And yeah. So anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off here. Hopefully y'all have a good one. If you want to say anything, I guess say it down below in the comment section. By the way, for people that don't know and don't know me on the other side of YouTube, I do daily content over on it's called Brandon Coin, BRANDONCOIN. It's a tech-based channel, mostly based around like crypto mining and stuff, but we do a little bit of everything. So if you want to, come over there. We have a Discord server. Like I said, daily content, and I try to cover all aspects, like newcomers, stuff that's going on in the industry. So if you're interested, jump on over. But regardless, I'm going to jump off here. Y'all have a good night. Peace.